Well, man, I'm so excited about this, and thanks for joining me on episode 13 of Millennials and Ministry. Today, we're interviewing Samari Robinson, who I came across while watching an Ask Gary Vee show. I think it was episode 285, actually, and I just had in my headphones. And then all of a sudden, this kid jumps on and says, "How can I direct a lot of people's attention towards God?" And I was like, what? Did I just hear what I thought I heard? And it made me super interested in contacting Samari and just saying, hey, man, like, I love Jesus too, and I would love to interview you on the show. And Samari, being the great guy that he is, said yes, and now here we are. So, man, I just want to ask you a few questions about what you're doing. First question would be, what is your story? How did you get started with acting?
Well, with acting, so that's a good question. So, guys, I'm an influencer, but to you fellas in the live who don't know, I'm also an actor too. And when I started acting, I was 14 years old. I was a 14-year-old kid. I was playing football. I was in middle school, about to get into high school, and I really, really wanted to. I wanted to affect the change in a large group of people towards God, and that was my goal because I've always been a Christian my entire life. And so, how was I going to do something like that? Well, it's to get people's attention, entertain people, spread positivity all around. And I felt that by acting, being on TV shows, by making movies and doing things like that, I could achieve my goal. And so I wanted to become an actor.
Awesome. And how long have you been doing it now for?
I've been doing it, I guess I can really say I've been doing it for 2 years. Because when I was at 14 to 16, I didn't really do much. But from 16 to 18, that's when I really, really started doing it. So, yeah.
Okay. That's awesome. And so next question would be, how did you do all of this while you were taking care of your school studies?
Oh, well, I actually graduated high school 3 years early.
Oh my God!
So
Tell us how you did that.
Right after ninth grade, I was like done. So I went into online school, really grinded hard on it, and then I was in California, and there's this thing called the California High School Proficiency Exam. So I took that, and I'm like, peace out, high school. Time to focus on my career. And so I graduated high school right after ninth grade.
Wow!
And I'm actually in college now too.
You're in college now?
Yeah, I'm not taking this semester, but I have been going to college.
Okay, that's super cool. And what are you studying? What's your goal with college?
My goal of college, right now I'm only getting general education out the way because I want to hurry up and get that out. And then maybe, like a couple years down the line from now, when I feel I'm ready, I'm going to go to USC Film School to be a director.
Wow. That's awesome.
That's my goal.
So when you're making all these videos, because I've gone in your feed, I've watched like almost a lot. I can't say all of them, but quite a few, just to familiarize myself with your content. Because right now you're posting every day at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Is that right?
Yes, every day.
How do you do that? What's your process for creating these videos?
Well, how I do it is, all right, so around my room, this is my first time really revealing it like that, but around my room, I have all my plans, everything I want to do. It's important to stay organized. So how I do it is I make sure I'm ahead of schedule. I film every morning, and I just try to stay 2 to 3 days ahead of schedule. And that's usually how I do it. And I've been doing it for like the last 5 months. Every single day.
But how do you come up with the ideas of what you're going to create?
Okay, I basically just come up with them on the fly. No lie. Like, whenever I'm like walking, like sometimes like I'm eating like a tuna sandwich from Subway or something, I'm like, bro, that would be such a good idea. And then I just end up writing it on my phone. And so that's usually how I do it.
So as you live your life and ideas come to you, you capture them, and then you just have like a log of all these things you can produce in the future, pretty much, huh?
Yeah, pretty much. And I just try to stock up on as many as possible. Like I have ideas to last me for like the next week and a half right now.
Yeah.
So
that's awesome.
Occasionally, though, I do run short on ideas, and then that's usually when I just spend a lot of time just trying to brainstorm, writing stuff down. I love you guys, by the way. In the chat, I love you guys. Thank you guys so much for your support, because seriously, I mean, you guys are helping me achieve my dreams. And I just want to say thank you so much.
That's awesome. So cool. Um, what's your daily routine like? Because last time we chatted, you mentioned to me you get up early, you spend a lot of time reading. What else are you doing with your days? You're out of high school, you're taking a break, you're not starting college this semester. So what do your days look like?
Well, you know, it's so funny because I've been really like this whole year, like, bro, I've been changing so much. I used to be the type of kid that sit down and maybe play Fortnite and just, be on PlayStation. I haven't touched a PlayStation in like months. What I've been doing is I've been every morning, I set up a daily schedule every day. So,
Mm-hmm.
beginning of the day, I wake up at 6 o'clock, I go make my bed, and then I go start meditating, planning what I'm going to do that day. And then after that, I'd usually, go shoot a video, go answer my comments, because you guys already know I love talking to you guys. I love responding to you guys. And then after that, I would go shoot a video. After I finished the video, I would actually go work on my online business, because I'm actually starting 3 right now. And
Okay.
yeah, I'm working on one Fiverr. I'm working on something on Fiverr, and then I'm working on a few more things. I'm trying to create some stores online, and so that's been taking up a lot of time. And I'm
Yeah.
also actually I'm trying to work on a 4th business right now. It's not my business; it's my mom's business. But actually want to I want to start producing and producing shows and commercials by the end of this year. And my mom actually has a company for that, and so I'm actually going to be spending a lot of month in August training for it. So,
That's
yeah.
awesome. I love how much ambition you have, man. And like this, every time I talk to you, the sky's the limit. Like you don't see obstacles as a problem, and I love that. I feel like that's super inspiring for a lot of people that want to start something. Another
Oh,
question
thank
I
you.
have for you is, there's quite a few people that might think that having an online audience is conceited or not necessary, or not important with some of their goals or personal ambitions that they have. But what would you say to those people that think that or believe that? Why is building an online audience so important to what you do and what you want to create?
I mean, it's like building a family. Like, I don't look at my fans and I don't look at you guys like you guys it's just like, numbers on a paper, or you guys it's just like I really look at you guys like you're my family, because you guys are sitting there, when you guys follow me and when you guys check out my videos, like, you're legitimately helping my dreams come true. So when I consider like an online audience is like creating like your nation right there. Like, it's like
Hmm.
creating your nation. It's like creating like your people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so whenever someone I haven't got that very much, but whenever someone says like, oh, like, you got all these people, like, like, I don't really play the game of like, I respond to every comment. I try to respond to every DM. I try to talk to y'all. So, I don't really play the game of like, I just got a bunch of fans, I'm just gonna say nothing and just keep trying to grow. Like, I
Right.
legitimately want to engage with you guys. And so I feel like getting an online audience is very key, because you're creating your nation, you're creating your brand, and
Yeah.
you got to appreciate that. So
Yeah. And I love this too, like, as much as you want to do and the positive change you want to make and the message that you have in your heart that you want to share with people, you can share it, but if nobody's listening, it's not going to be really effective. So that's why I love what you're doing, and I highly respect people that do make an effort to grow. We'll use the word family, a family of people, is because the more that value that you're adding to them and making them laugh and making them feel good and adding positivity to their world, the more they're going to want to listen. And then when you give that thing that encouraged them, that kept them going, that you can't say something to somebody that's not listening. So I think I agree with you. I think that building an online platform, building a tribe, a family, an audience is super important with what you're doing. And you're doing
positivity
it well,
is
man.
key. I want to spread positivity. That,
Yeah.
that's the name of the game right there.
Yeah.
Uh, I really love what I'm
So
doing,
for
and
your
I want to keep doing it.
yeah, that's awesome. So for your future, man, what are your plans for the future? What else do you want to do? You mentioned a little bit of it to Gary Vee and Frank on the show, but tell us, like, what are your plans for the
No,
future?
bro, I want everything. I want to do everything. And what I mean by
Yeah.
that is I want to build the studios. I want to like make movies. I want to be a producer. I want to create really dope films. And I also like, again, I want to affect the change in a large group of people towards God. There's so much
Yeah.
that I want to do. And like every month, I kind of like end the month like overwhelmed, meaning like because I set a lot of goals for myself. So
Yeah.
I want to make sure that I have no regrets when I die. And
Yeah.
so how am I gonna do that? By setting big goals and achieving them, and
Yeah.
really achieving them. And so I set lots of goals. Like example, I want to go to USC Film School, the #1 film school in the world. That film school has like an admission rate of like 1%, and or something crazy like that, you know. But I
Yeah.
feel like I'm gonna get there if I work hard enough, if I
Yep.
work so hard that I create my own good luck, which is
Yeah.
possible. There's people that do it.
Right.
So I don't believe in that. There's a I don't believe in a limit. You know, the sky.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna achieve everything I can, and even things that I can't do, I'm still gonna achieve because I'm gonna work so hard that I create my own.
You stay in touch with you, follow you on your journey. What's the best way for people to do that?
Check me out on Instagram. I'm gonna be working on my YouTube soon though. But right now I'm like working on my IG because right now
Okay.
my IG is like, you know, it's where my audience is right now.
Okay. Cool. Well, thanks so much for your time, Samari. Man, you're an inspiration to so many people. I love seeing what you're doing. I follow you. I love seeing your posts, seeing how you pay attention to people, seeing how you make an effort,
Thank
how
you.
hard you work to add value to people. And I admire what you're doing. And man, you're an example to me. So just keep doing it. And thanks for being
Thank
in
you.
the millennial industry, man. Have a good one.
Hey, thank you so much. You too. All
Awesome.
right, peace out, fellas. Thank you for joining the live.
See ya.
All right, bye.